and welcome back to my channel, Living My Best Life Over 50, or in your case, whatever age you are. Today, we're going to talk about being invisible as we get older. It's a touchy subject, and a lot of people don't talk about it, but it's something that I think a lot of people can relate to. In this case, particularly women. I don't think this happens as much to men, but I don't want to say that it doesn't happen, because I'm sure it does. So first thing, if you like this kind of content dealing with aging and living your best life, be sure to hit the subscribe button, like the video, and definitely comment below. That really helps me know if you like it and what ideas you might have or where you want me to go with the channel. We're in this together, so I really want your feedback. Share this video on Facebook or any other social media, because I want to make sure everyone that might be interested in this kind of content gets to see it. Right into the topic here. Being invisible as we get older. Let me tell you a short story of how I first experienced this. This was probably 2 years ago. So I'm 57 now. This was probably when I was about 55. I was walking through a mall, and all of a sudden I just got this weird sense that nobody saw me. I just was there, and I was walking, looking at stores and looking at people and different things, but nobody was looking at me. And all of a sudden it occurred to me, oh, people used to look at me. I mean, men used to look at me. You know, even women would notice me. And all of a sudden, I just felt like I wasn't relevant anymore. Like I didn't really matter. And nobody noticed me. And it was the weirdest, emptiest feeling. I felt overwhelmed with a feeling of like sadness and depression. And I really had to stop and take stock about this feeling. It was very foreign to me. I've always kind of had an outgoing personality, been very friendly to people, and I wasn't someone who just kind of hid in the background. So I feel like I always did get noticed, and all of a sudden I didn't feel like I was getting noticed. I don't know if you've ever felt that way, but if you have, you'll be able to relate to this. And if you haven't gotten there yet, you'll have some insight for when you get there. It occurred to me I wasn't as outwardly, I guess, vibrant and attractive as I used to be, if that's what I was, you know, but that's what it felt like. I felt like I just kind of faded into the woodwork, like I wasn't that special and nothing was really, you know, nobody was really noticing me. I was just kind of there, neutral, like faded, just blended into the scenery. And then it occurred to me, if I accept that, if I allow that attitude, then that's exactly what I will be. And then it becomes like a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I had to really let that sink in and think about it. And I realized if people aren't looking at me, maybe I need to notice them, because maybe they're actually thinking the same thing. And in fact, we aren't invisible, but we're all just not looking at each other because we're so hung up on ourselves. So I have started to smile at people and say hi when it's appropriate. I know some people think, wow, I can't believe you do that, you know. But the truth is, I need to feel like I'm still here. I'm still relevant. And one of the ways I can do that is to step out of my comfort zone and be that way, and not just wait for everyone to notice me. And you know, it's interesting, as I've started paying more attention to things in terms of staying youthful in my mind and staying relevant and feeling my best, living my best life, all of a sudden my vibrancy is coming back and I feel like I'm starting to be noticed again. I actually think it's like a mindset, and I think it's something that we can have control over. If we walk through the mall, kind of like a little mouse, and feel sorry for ourselves, like whatever, no one's looking at me, well, they probably aren't. But if I walk through the mall and I'm smiling and I'm like, hi, you know, just give them a smile, acknowledge them, let them know I noticed them, they're still relevant, I'll make their day, they'll look back at me and smile, it'll make my day, and you know what, I will stay feeling good about the fact that I'm not invisible to others, because we do want to have some acknowledgement from other people. It's like validation. We do want to know that we're here, that we exist, that our existence is meaningful. And so as we live our best life, and I have a couple of videos that deal with how to plan to live your best life. The links are down below in the description. I hope you'll watch those, because those give you 10 really good steps to figuring out how to plan to live your best life. In this invisible realm, I think also, as women get older, you know, it seems like men age more gracefully in a way. Like they don't wear makeup. Their wrinkles make them look distinguished. Their gray makes them look distinguished. What do? We color our hair, we wear makeup. Some, you know, times we do fillers or whatever, Botox, whatever people do, plastic surgery. You don't see men doing it quite as much because the pressure's on women to keep looking young and beautiful. I would encourage you to embrace who you are. Find the beauty in who you are at every stage of your life, whatever that is. Don't worry about the past. Don't dwell on, oh, I used to look like this. I used to have that. I didn't have these lines. I didn't have this line or the little lip lines, whatever. It's because we've lived our life. If we did nothing, we just sat in a corner and we had no expressions on our face and we weren't out there in the sun or doing whatever, we wouldn't age the same way, but we wouldn't have lived any kind of life. And what purpose is that? I'd rather have lived a good, fulfilling, happy life, and it shows a little bit with the, we'll call them experiences on my face. So wrinkles, lines, where you sag a little bit or what, under the eyes, or gray hair, which I've got sprinkled in. The truth is this, it's all part of who we are, and every step of who we are is worth something and valuable, and we don't want to miss a thing. Celebrate yourself. Let's call it glitter, tinsel, whatever, in our hair. I mean, I'm not saying don't color your hair if you like to. I do highlights, it's fun, But here's the thing, just be comfortable in your own skin. Know that you are beautiful no matter what you look like, no matter how you age. And it's all in your mind. I think age is a number, and I think that having a youthful attitude goes a long way to living a long life. Living a healthy life is important too, but our attitude is so powerful. It's so powerful. It helps determine what our outlook on life is, what the expression on our face is, how much excitement we have for life. So don't underestimate the power of thinking about yourself in a positive, exciting way. I really encourage you to do that. Be sure to leave me a comment below and let me know what you struggle with in terms of feeling invisible or not relevant anymore. Maybe we can help each other and encourage one another. And I definitely would say if you see a comment below and it touches you, respond and encourage that person. It's so important that we do this. I mean, we're all in this together. So I want to thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos on living your best life. In my case, over 50, whatever age you are. And also staying relevant and reinventing yourself and dealing with issues as we age, no matter what age you are. I'm excited for more videos coming down the road here. Got lots of content in the works, so never a dull moment here. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Really appreciate that. And I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video that I make. And you are a blessing to me, so thank you.